Alright, so this is the six string banjo. It is in fact a guitar neck on a banjo body. So folks kind of tend to think about this as a recent phenomenon with like Taylor Swift. It's a way to avoid learning the 5-string or 4-string banjo tunings and still get that banjo sound. But as Dakota Dave Hall taught us in the Museum for the Working Guitar, the 6-string banjo is actually a little bit older than most of us might think.
People don't know that this goes back, you know, well over 100 years. Johnny St. Cyr played one of these. It played with the hot 5s and 7s.
Johnny St. Cyr, he created his 6-string banjo kind of out of necessity. He was originally a guitar player. I think he ended up starting on the Scarbox guitar, same as like Eddie Lang. I think that must have been a thing in that time period. And as soon as he got his chops up enough, he started to work with the Kid Ory band. In his autobiography, he states, after 1914, I got the idea of playing a banjo. I pulled the neck off a banjo and I put a guitar neck on it, again, out of necessity. The guitar is just too quiet for a jazz band. You know, the Dixie jazz bands of the day, they were not amplified, and I don't know if you've noticed, but a wood body guitar is not going to keep up with a full brass band. Among a whole cast of amazing recordings that Johnny St. Cyr put out, one of the favorites among guitar nerds is Guitar Blues. So while we know that the 6-string banjo comes from an old line, this banjo is pretty new. So this is the Gretsch, what is it? It's got a terrible name. The Gretsch G9460 Dixie. It's kind of a bottom of the barrel. As far as cost goes, extremely affordable. I mean, they run around like $200 or so. It's a great banjo as far as getting your feet wet with this style of playing without like a high dollar investment. And believe it or not, 6-string banjos are kind of expensive. Nice ones. They're not cheap. They're not $200. And while this is a great entry-level instrument, it's not without its problems. One thing you'll notice right away, this will be true of all 6-string banjos, is you can't just use normal guitar strings. You have to buy loop end strings. Now, I do have a little quick hack for you. Take a nail set and just hammer into the ball end there. Hammer it out, and after some fussing, it will come out. Now, avoid just trying to twist it out. I've seen some folks share that that's how they do it. Don't get used to doing that, because you're probably just going to break the loop. If not while you're trying to get the ball out, you're going to compromise it, and while you're stringing it up, that loop is going to probably break. So ask me how I know. The other thing about this banjo in particular is they save some costs, I think, on these tuner buttons. Which I decided, well, why don't I just replace that? And I'm actually gonna just CA glue all these buttons on here so that they don't come off anymore. So if you're thinking about getting into the 6-string banjo, I would highly recommend this one. Even if you're just gonna play your basic 3-chord songs, it just gives it a different color. If you did happen to like the tune I was playing, that is Guitar Blues by Johnny St. Cyr. The entire thing is actually tabbed out, available over on my Patreon. If you like what you're watching right now, you can actually thank the patrons over there for funding what you're seeing right now. So if you want to get at it, you can get at it there. In the meantime, you can go ahead and watch what's next, and we'll see you at that. I don't remember which side it's on one of these sides, the video. Sometimes I forget which side it goes on.